Hello fellow noobs, it's a Noob No More here, looking to grow the game and the community through some informative and competitive gameplay at times, and then some downright silly stuff at other times. But it's no silly stuff today. We're continuing with our Fixated with Fixed set of streams and games that we're loading up on YouTube, where we go through a game of classic Fixed and we try and give some tips and tricks on how to play along the way. Now I'm actually in first position here, which is good, and I need to start consolidating and working out what bonus I'm going to go for. And it looks to me like I'm going to go for Europe. Only problem is that yellow has quite a big...
Thanks for the sub.
Well, hello. Thank you very much for the sub, Andy Bates. You don't have to do that. Yellow does have a big presence in here, but I just can't go for anything else. So I'm going to add here.
Ready, guys?
Get a take here. And I'm going to consolidate up here. All right, and that's my first turn. So there are 3 stages to a classic fixed game normally. There's the first stage where you look to consolidate your troops. Get them together in one big bunch and work out if you're going for a no continent phase or a continent, like I'm trying to go for Europe, although I think it's going to be a bit of a challenge against yellow. The second stage is to get big enough to do something, and then the third stage is to do something. Now, what do I mean to get big enough to do something? Well, it's usually do something significant without dying on the next turn. That's generally the way we like to do it.
Thanks for the sub.
Another sub. Third healer. Thank you very much for the sub, guys. You don't have to do those. Yes, there are walk-ons on here. I think, do I have a walk-on command scub for you? I can, let me see if... There's no exclamation point.
Noob.
I'm not sure. Jimmy must have given me that walk-on. Oh dear, that's pretty funny. Alrighty. And third healer, thank you very much for the sub. And again, thank you, Andy Bates. You guys don't have to sub. I'm not trying to monetize my channel on Twitch or on YouTube. Just trying to grow the community and have some fun and meet some good people along the way. So thanks for coming along for the journey, that's for sure. Thank you, guys. And Hanny, thank you. You've got the humdrum of work, do you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. But yeah, we've got a bit of a challenge here. I'm trying to work out which continent to go for. Yellow seems to be... Yellow added some troops here and then some troops around here somewhere. So I'm not quite sure if that means that they're going for Europe. Oh, I wanted to save that too. But it now looks like orange is going for Africa and white's going for South America. So we're in a bit of trouble here, I think, guys. Unless I can somehow pivot to North America. And unfortunately, I was paying too much attention to my new subs and not enough attention to where green added their troops. Okay, so it does look like white's going for South America there. I didn't see where green added. They've got a lot of troops here. All right. So I'm going to try and go for these 3-on-1s, which are 89% roll. And I'd get perfect dice. That's great. So I've said to yellow he needs to get out. That I've got more troops in there now. Unfortunately for yellow, he didn't add all of his troops in Europe on his first turn. And I'm going to offer an alliance to everybody. Because really alliances are more about communication than anything else in this game. But we'll see if yellow accepts my alliance. It's going to be interesting. And he says, got a bachelor party in Benidorm this weekend. Oh, nice one. My 35-year-old body's not ready for this. Yeah, there's definitely an element of that, isn't there? Getting older and having these bachelor parties. Okay, great. There we go. I've given him a thumbs up. We're allies. Great. I'm going to need to, if I do get Europe, I'm going to need to be good to orange. and good with orange. But yeah, it's this no continent versus continent game that we need to do. Yeah, yellow could have taken the Africa play. I agree with you, Andy Bates. I don't know if like he did originally have more troops in there at the start of the game, so there is an argument that he had a better claim to the continent than I did. Okay, so 2 goes in there. And 1 goes there. So green's definitely trying to make a claim for South America. Sorry, for North America here. And I think it looks like no one else is going to contest them for that. Now, when you've got... So I often say, which is the best continent to go for? The one you can get without a fight.
Go ahead.
Hello, Scotty.
Make my day.
Sorry for the game choice mode, game mode choice. I do apologise. I know you're not necessarily the biggest fan of Classic Fixed. But I am starting a new series on YouTube. This is the 2nd video in that particular series. And there's a chance I might have to know continent here. A very good chance I might have to know continent. So we're going to have to see what happens. We only have to remove those. Scotty gives me a frankly, I don't give a damn. All right, that is fair. I need to work out what to do here, to be honest. I can try and connect these. I'll try and connect them. Excellent. So I'm using a few 3-on-1 rolls here, which is a little bit risky. I think I already had a dude, did I not? Nope, I had 2 guns. 2 guns and 1 dude. Oh, and I probably needed to fortify the 4 into the 11. Is he going to attack my 4?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Alright, so he's moving towards Europe again, which is not ideal. And I do not have a set on 3 here, guys. So normally the person in the first position is going to get the first opportunity to set, which means that they're going to have the first opportunity to actually claim the bonus. Now, I haven't been fortunate enough to get a set yet, so I could be in a bit of trouble here. If yellow sets, they might decide to take out my 11 stack. But you can see the fact that they added troops here and then moved towards Europe indicates to me that they're not trying to get out at this point. So we might actually be seeing a 0 continent play here, this game. Which is going to be really interesting. I don't really want to hit a 3 to get out, though, I have to admit. But this is really tough. I normally don't get myself in these situations where I'm really struggling to get a continent. It is quite rare. So this is a really good instructional piece on what to do when someone's challenging you for a continent. And as I said, I don't think they were necessarily super wrong. Hello, Team 08i. Oh, what was that? Oof. All right, now as I said, I don't have a bonus.
Uh-oh, someone said the bonus word.
No, I'm going to see if I can roll this 3v1. Okay, I've been pretty lucky on the 3v1 so far. And then I'm going to bring this guy back in here. And I've got no set on 4. I could be in a real spot of bother here. This is one of those starts that you really don't want to see in Classic Fixed. You know, a big part about ranking up, and I'm going to do a video on how best to rank up. And one of the key messages on how to rank up playing Risk is to avoid 5th and 6ths. And look at that, they get a 6 set. Don't attack me. Okay, that's good. Are you getting out or in? They got out! Wow. I'm going to give him a heart for that. Wow, that's really interesting.
May the force be with you.
Are they going to go no Oz, no win? Ooh, dear. If Red doesn't trade, is that what that move was? It was oh gosh, I can't get Europe, so I'm going to go for Oz. Do you think that's what it was, chat? Is he going to try and eliminate Orange? Wow. Now, I need to be super careful here, unfortunately. Because I don't want to open up this 26 to me again. At the moment, it's completely blocked. See this?
I am altering the
It is
deed.
completely
Afraid I
blocked.
can alter it any further.
And Orange, poor Orange, who's just been completely suicided, is now at least going to take the elimination on White. Now, the question is, if I had a set, oh my gosh, my kingdom for a set, I could have started thinking about eliminating a player. But as it so happens, Orange is the first to eliminate White. So at least we didn't come 6th in this little rank up series. All right, now I don't have a set on 4. Now, as I said, I really want to make sure that I don't open up this 26. Can I eliminate anybody? Not profitably. I mean, Orange... No, I'd need the trade. Ugh, this is just horrible. So I'm going to start moving some troops towards Europe. I can't risk a failed trade and therefore having to open this up. So I'm just going to add 2 here to make this a 4-on-1. Add the other troop here. Add that in and bring it towards Europe. All right. And yellow is largely blocked off from me. I mean, they could go all the way around. But they see this line here. They can't get me. Oh, they're going to go for orange?
Are you ready for a war?
I was not ready for this war. Alright, what set did I get, by the way? I got a big set, at least. Okay, so yellow's on 2 cards. Okay, I'm going to give him a thumbs up for that. I'm giving him a thumbs up because that is pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy play. Yeah, that move didn't make a lot of sense because he's now on 19 troops and 2 cards. I could, for example, if I wanted to, I could eliminate him. All right. So there's a little checklist that as I said, red needs to attack my territory. Yeah, that's all right, buddy. You go for it. I mean, not that 3. I was thinking you'd attack the 1, but that's okay. It's going to be a bit difficult, but he's gotten out of Europe. So I'm not upset about that. Okay, that attack was unnecessary because I think he's fortifying up to try and get out to this +4 or to this 4. No, he's decided not to. Hello, Slipworld. Welcome, sir. Great to have you. But yeah, I've got a little checklist. So the whole, there's 3 stages to a game, isn't just for information purposes. It's a bit of a guideline to play, right? So consolidate together and either grab a continent or go for a no continent play. Get big enough to do something and then do something. They're kind of your signposts to play in a classic fixed game. Ooh, it looks like orange is going to die here. It looks like orange is going to die. I've requested but not gotten. Oh, he's not going to kill orange. But it's really hard for me to kill orange now because this 10... Yeah, it's really hard. Like, there's a lot of cards. And anyway, orange is going to go here, and I think that means that he's going to trade. Oh, he doesn't trade, but I can't eliminate him. Oh, man. I don't know why green didn't eliminate him last turn, I'll be honest. If green was going through my checklist, he would have eliminated orange for sure. Okay, so South Africa, which I'll come back to the checklist in a sec. South Africa or Eastern United States. South Africa's more likely. Okay, so my options here are eliminate someone for their cards or take Europe. That's kind of my two options here. I can't eliminate red. It's only orange, so I'd have 13 troops here. It's just, it's too many. It's too many. Another sub, Kalubric. Thank you, sir. All right, let's
Thanks for the sub.
let's take Europe. Just nice and slowly. Oh, whoops. I mucked up the pathing, didn't I? Okay, so I messed up the pathing there a bit. Sorry, guys. And I don't have another set on 3. That's all right. I'll take Europe next turn, but I should have really taken Europe that turn. Forgive me. I must be a bit rusty. But I'm also still in one big stack where I can do something because I think orange is going to go into green here big time. So there's going to be an option shortly of taking out yellow for 3 cards and trading in turn. I can do that on the next turn and eliminate a player. Let's see what orange does with their 5 cards because that's going to really help determine. They're going to be hating yellow for what yellow did to them. Yes, but I really should have taken Europe that turn. Yeah, I made a pathing mistake. I must be out of shape. I haven't played Risk for a little while.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I'm pretty tight, but that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. And he says even the world champions make mistakes. Yes. For those of you who don't know, I was fortunate enough to win the Classic Risk World Championship. I've been a top 10 Grandmaster in the leaderboard last season, and I can't path in Europe, apparently. That's the way it goes sometimes. But they're the types of mistakes that you really want to iron out of your game. All right. Let's see what orange does. They only get the 6 trade. Oh, but they've left the 1 there, unfortunately. Oh! Ouchie, mama. Okay. So I think I kill yellow and then orange. Okay? That's the plan at this point then. Use the slider to minimize troops. All right, and let's go this way. You always attack this territory first. That's how you path it. Make sure these are 100% rolls. I've still got a bit of time. Alright, so there's one elimination. Oh, I got a wild as well, and I don't have to use it. That is excellent. Afghanistan or South Africa or Brazil. Let's go for. I don't think it's really going to matter here, guys. It depends what continents I want to keep. Do I want to keep Europe and South America? Well, I've got to use this trade anyway. And South Africa, okay. Afghanistan, it is. All right, so I've got to kill orange next. So that only needs about that much, actually, ironically. Alright, so I get another few cards. How many cards do I get? 3 cards this way. Excellent. Can I eliminate anybody else here, chat? North Africa is pretty good. Or do I just calm down a bit? Right? I think it might be worth my while to calm down a bit.
Oh no, Seb!
I could have possibly eliminated green. I'm going to come back and just sit there. Hello, Seb. Welcome, sir. I'm just going to slow down. I've got a +5. I've got a +5. Yeah, so the checklist is pretty much, can I win the game? Can I eliminate a player? And if not, how do I improve my relative position? That's the checklist that I'd go through. And you can see by asking yourself that question every turn, in that order, you're going to go pretty well in terms of actually being able to identify opportunities to eliminate players. All right, so red here looks like they're going back home. All All right, so they just retreat to Australia. If they bury their troops, no, they don't. They bring half of them out. So only half of them are active. Okay, are you going to try and break my fifth? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to go for North America. Oh, and they traded. That's what I really needed. They haven't accepted my my alliance. I do have a big trade, but using the wild. I don't think this means they're going to attack me. They might be able to. You know what, Cookie? I think that might be my favourite walk-on. I find myself humming along to it every single time. And hello, Sebby. I am most definitely not your father. All right. So if they stay here, they've let me hold onto 20 territories. And I am pretty massive. So I get 11 troops here. And I'm going to trade in Brazil or Venezuela. Brazil's fine. So I can have 39 troops here.
See them driven before you, and they hear the lamentation of their women.
I'm just going to match the energy there. I'm not saying I'm going to break. And I'm going to put the rest here. And then I think this 3 is the most at risk. Because at the moment I'm out generating everyone. I don't have to do anything just yet. I didn't get greedy and claimed Europe. Because if I got greedy and claimed Europe, that would have forced a reaction from people. I can't, they're not going to let me generate plus 10. Now, green still hasn't accepted my... Okay, red. All right, red. If that's the way you want to play it. Another thumbs down. Yeah, the red players. Okay, but they've locked their stack. Which means that I could go and eliminate green. Try for hold the whole board for one turn play. Because that pretty much picks up 20-something troops. All right, and now it's okay that red slows me down. It's actually correct for him to do that. But I only get 5 troops this turn as a result. Red's on 5 cards. I've got quite a few troops here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could eliminate red here, get 5 cards, and then get first strike on green. But I'd only have 40 troops. Yeah, look, I think that makes sense, actually. Let's do it. I'm running out of time here, guys. Don't break me, red. Don't break me, red.
I want that son of a bitch dead. I want you to get this fuck where he breathes. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want
Venezuela,
to the ground.
Siam looks pretty good. Or East Africa. Actually, I'm going to put it on East Africa. No, that doesn't actually do much at all. And then I'm going to put it all here. And then hopefully, I was hoping to get a 10 trade, obviously. For 85%. I only lost 5 troops.
Game over, man. It's game over.
And have I got him below 12? I've got him below 12. So I'm just going to take this time to get this out here. I've got 54 troops and 5 cards. Oh, I think that means unfortunately it's only a cavalry set. So unfortunately the cards haven't done very well here, but I do have more troops. I do at this stage have more troops than green. Is that it? Is that all you're going to do? Yeah, well played. Now, it's going to get pretty close here, right? He's going to get my troops down. And as I said, I really wish I had a better trade than this. So he's going to go and break all my bonuses. That's the correct thing to do. So in a 1v1 game, the best thing to do is, first of all, you break bonuses. Second of all, you take people's territories down. And then third of all, you take your continents then and only then. So Green made a bit of a mistake there. They could have taken Australia. Okay, so Congo or Great Britain. Again, doesn't really matter a lot. I'll go for Congo. Sorry, for Great Britain, because that 3v1 I can take. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put like 5 normally requires, say, 8 there. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and I can lose one. And then I'll put the rest up here like this. Roll a 3 on 1. Well, leaving a bit to chance, okay. I'm just going to burn through here because I'm running out of time a bit. And I'm just going to sit there. Alright, so I've now got 49 troops to his 19, and we've both got 3 cards. I have a lucky cannon trade on 3 as well. I think that might be GG's. I put the 9 here just to make it a little bit difficult for him, but technically I probably should have put it over here. I technically should have put it over here in order to make it a little bit so that I could just follow whatever he does here with his 15. It doesn't matter. Again, he'll go and try and break some of the bonuses. He's not going to get all of them. I've got the cannon trade. I can go Scandinavia, Siam, or Mongolia. I'm not going to... It doesn't really matter where I put them. Yeah. And then I'm going to use this 2 to move up and take these guys and then add the rest there. So I'm going to wish him a good game. Well played. And good luck. Alright. That is good. Actually, I'm going to use the Scandinavia one because it just got... So, again, 3...
Get wrecked, motherfucker!
So that's usually going to be enough. I'm just going to make sure. Oh, let me just work it out. Okay, yeah, I can put an extra one there. No worries.
Come on.
Let's do it. Didn't make it. Thank you again, everybody. I hope you got something out of it. I'm hoping to... This game was over a little bit more quickly than I thought. But it is what it is. And hopefully you got a little bit of info from it and a little bit of entertainment. We saw a bit of a challenge in the early game, but we got through it. And in the end, we were able to win. So, what do we think were the ranks of the opponents? Thank you very much, chat. So we won a game of Classic Fix. So we're 2 out of 2 in the series so far. That's a great start to the series. I'm certainly not going to complain with that at all. I don't think there were a lot of high-skilled players in there. I think it was Orange at the start, copped it from Yellow. And let's just have a look. So Yellow was an intermediate. So Red was the novice. We had a beginner. Orange was a master, yeah. I don't think they had really got the opportunity to play. They just basically had to suicide back into the person that unfortunately ruined their game. And then we've got White as a beginner as well. So, look, hopefully you got something out of this. But don't go just yet. Don't go just yet. The people that are on my Twitch stream know what time it is at the end of each game. Don't go just yet. I've got a bit of confirmation bias. My stream must have unmuted itself. All right, let's just put in the stats. So we had 1 master, 2 beginners, a novice, and an intermediate. So the average for that game was a score of 2.6. So the average score or ratings for the opponents was halfway between beginner and intermediate, just being the average of those, if anyone's interested. Let's have a look at... So I'm up to... this has only been my 2nd game this season on this account. I have another main account, which is at 33,000 something or other. So I made 791 points that game. That's pretty good. And yeah, as I said, everyone's favourite part. It is the spreadsheet time. I was just putting in some of the numbers. So you can see here, Houston, we do have a problem. It's spreadsheet time. So this is just... oh, now why didn't that update? That was the same numbers from last time. So we're going down to 29. That should have updated. I don't know why this isn't updating, but I should have won 18 from 27 now. 27,378. Very interesting. I'll have to look into why the spreadsheet didn't work, but I'm now up at let's just manually type it in. So I'm now 18 from 27. So I'm up to 67% win rate. I'm winning 2 out of 3 games. So if you want to learn how to win 2 out of 3 games playing classic fixed only, please hang around, subscribe to the channel, drop a like and a comment. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. But see you later, everyone. Bye.